I realize I didn't get a specific playlist. I'm gonna put on lo-fi hip hop for now. We can change our mind later. So yeah, what we can do here is we'll do kind of our last call. Get your bit ready. We'll go over just basic rules. I'll get the screen going here in just a second. To Valerie 212. Gallery. Books. Before we have a total. Okay, great. And then we do have to pull. Hi, how are you? Good. Well, the thing is, it's almost 16 over the total sales. That way, it's still the total pot is just $15 less each time, which they don't know about necessarily, but that way there's no big amount of deal. That makes sense. Maybe 10 out of 5, and then the rest of it is like that's gonna be our pot tonight. That's what people win So once you take out a 10 and a 5, and then you take out 50%. So take out the 10 and the 5 first if you want. Yeah, that's great. Should just be $75 total. Just pretty legit. Hey. And
good evening, everybody. Welcome down to Cranky's Tam. We're going to get started here with bingo in just a couple minutes. And thank you all so much for coming down to support Arts Missoula and all the great work they do. Great German Fest. Das ist eine German Fest, ja, das stimmt. I'm third-tier local celebrity Reed Reimers. I'm not the host you wanted, but frankly, looking around, I'm the host you deserve. Here's our basics for tonight, by the way, folks, in case you didn't catch on. We $3 buys you a sheet with 3 cards, and we ask you to play all of those sheets at the same time. Also, don't shout out the B word early. I swear to God. If you want to see me cranky, I'm Cranky Sam. Our prizes tonight, half of it will be split to our winners, and the other half will go to support Arts Missoula and all the wonderful things they do.
At the store that can't hear you very well.
great. Slow and it's all on the screen anyway.
I've been told I need to be slow and articulate. That'll last about halfway through my first beer. Again, play all the cards you have, and it's a 50-50 split with Arts Missoula. We'll be starting our first round here in just a moment. And it will be a classic bingo round. That is 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. Again, a classic bingo round. This is your last call to come on up to the table to get a sheet. And again, this game will close in 1 minute. 1 minute, last call to come on up and join us for our first game of bingo. Alrighty, this game is officially closed. This is the board that you'll be looking at here. The last number drawn will be on the left the whole time, and any patterns will be in the top left. And again, moisten your daubers, get your booty in gear here. And some money out to the started off with I-22. I-22.
Oh, they're all terrible.
Let's get into those N's for an N35. N35.
No.
And it's a little 067. 067. Again, looking for a classic bingo 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. Don't like 67? How about you can get your kicks with 066, 066. I-30, I-30. Namaste, Missoula. I need you to be one with your breath. Be one with the universe. Be one. Or you could be like Michael Jordan with 23, I-23. And you're looking fine with a G49, G49. All right, this next one is a group participation. You may not know it now, but we'll hopefully hit it later. Need you to get out your pom-poms because they're gonna be 11. B 11. Woo! That is B11. Must be fake. It's a G48. G48.
I.
Alrighty, folks, happy to announce our first pot up here. And again, this is half of this has already gone to Arts Missoula, so the winner has donated great. Looking at a total of $89. 89. Not too shabby. Oh, well, look at you, G52, G52. And it's just you and me and B3. B3. Well, look at you. Oh, 72. Oh, 72. You have to, there's a special word. Can you say it loud and clear? Oh, everybody, hold your cards. Hold your cards. Marijuana is legal in Montana, so hold your cards. If you're the winner, bring it on up. We'll check it and judge you so hard if you're wrong. And everyone, hold your cards till we call this to be a good B word. I would love it. No, it's just so funny because we all make mistakes, but people like you a little more. All right, we have a B1 and I-30 and free space. You know, those are for people that really need them. Greedy. We got a G48 and an O72, my friends. That's a good bingo. Give her a hand. 89 whole dollars. Those cards you have in front of you now are worthless, tragically. So you can take your frustrations out on them, make some beautiful origami, do whatever you need to do. And we'll be around to get you set up for round number 2 of bingo, a pattern round in just a couple of moments. Again, thanks so much for coming down to support Arts Missoula and all they do.
That's like. So bad. I know. I'd be like, oh, look at me. I'm the one that knew all the first. Go through the past. I don't see any reason to just sneak in a couple more. So usually I'm kind of clear about that one. I think we should play it by ear.
If you like bingo, folks, we actually do bingo down here every week. That's Tuesdays from 7 to 9 p.m. We claim the biggest pots in town. I don't know if that's true. It's like real cheese. It's trademarked, but it might not be true.
Can't give out over $60. You're not over, excuse me. It's the legal state limit. We hit the peak down here during fall, especially at 6. Hey, for $3, right here.
Some art project coming on. You should send it over to Arts Missoula. They can throw it into their app, keeping everybody informed about all the artsy fartsy joy here in Missoula, Montana. Also, folks, we have the kitchen open here if you're looking for some grub. It's also industry night. You don't have to be a part of the industry. Got some great $10 meal deals for a meal and a drink for $10.
Oh, we don't put it in the shoulder. So I'll just take some out of this spot and use some put from the mouth. You know, grab things that or more. Depending on how quickly we get a re-spot. Sorry, that was a change I just made. So that's one of the big events that Arts Missoula does every year. Yeah, they put on German Fest in October with our sister city. Yeah, folks come over from our sister city in Germany. So. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of surprising, right? Playing the vision. Basic little gear to dig them up for you. Yeah, and so you get like something beautiful that came out of the rocks and stones that surround you in your happy place. What's it called? Oh, but what's the color called? You know, make one up. You're the best person ever. Alrighty, folks, we are getting close to starting our game number 2 down here. This will be the pattern. It is an A for Arts Missoula. Here's the deal. Do not panic. This pattern will be in the top left corner of the board the whole time. But I'll just tell you, some pros will go through and mark it with like a lighter colored one. And then you can use your different colored dauber to go in and fill it in. It's a bit of a pro move, but if you're interested, I'd highly recommend it. Alrighty, folks, this is your last call to come on up to the table to get cards for our second round. And it will be a pattern round, and it is that pattern on the screens. That is the only way to win. We'll get a total to you as soon as we can. But this game will close in 1 minute. maybe some time. Up now, then you just.
Can I have one card? Of course.
And then what you can do if you do that, if you get
$3.
Whether they want top or bottom, or like top or bottom, one of the
yeah.
middle,
Yeah.
just like adds one more layer of not being my fault that
If you want top and bottom, you greedy bitch.
$6.
Thank you, Reed.
Alrighty, folks, this game is officially closed. We'll get a total for you here in a second. But let's dive into round number 2. Our pattern round. You'll pop up your Alrighty, let's play some bingo again. Looking for that specific pattern and only that pattern to win. Let's start it off in the B's with we're behind now. B3, B3. And it's I-19, I-19. Son of a gun, it's a G51, G51. We're going to go from G51 to N31, N31. All righty, folks, if you go down to the doctor, the best thing you can hear is that B9, B9. It took Megan a second here. Oh, 65, oh, 65, oh, 65. Remember, at the gates of heaven, the password is B7, B7. I'm not cheap, I'm thrifty with a G50, G50. Don't be late for a B8. B8. It must be a sign. It's an I-29. I-29. If you got to get your fix, you can try G56. G56. And you know the score with a G54. O64. Everybody stop, freeze, stop, collaborate, and listen. That is an O64. The screen is right. My mouth is, it's not the most wrong thing that's come out of it, but still. O64. Don't be gross. Here in the Treasure State, we like an I-28. I-28. And Cuckoo Cachoo, it's an I-22. I-22.
I thought the rugby people were bad, then I'm like, oh damn, a bunch of artists are screwed. I don't see numbers, I see patterns.
Oh, and it's your last year. If you want to date Leonardo DiCaprio, you got to be 24. I-24. You can yearn and strive for an N35. N35. And you can get your kid with 066. 066 for Lazy Saints.
What's lazy thing? Remember, 6. I mean,
Got the vote, so use it. That's with an I-18. I-18. Going to toe that line with a G59. G59. Wait, you're still alive? Aren't you like 45? N45. We'll go from N45 to N34. N34. The G53, G53. I ain't being tricksy. I got a G60, G60. To those eyes, you'll need two of them with an I-27, I-27. Old enough to drink, but not old enough to think, according to science. That's I-21, I-21. Lordy, Lordy, help me, N40, N40. Yeah, folks, we have a $73 pot. I don't know if I mentioned that. 73, not too shabby. And uh-oh, hon, it's an 071, 071. Lord in heaven, it's an 067, 067. Namaste, Missoula. Need you to be one with the floor. Be one with your breath. Like and subscribe, and check me out on Venmo. One six. Let's see if G hits the spot for you. How about a G47? G47.
That's my version of like naughty. It's like, and then I could be like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now look at you, 072, 072. And we're getting down and dirty with that I-30, I-30. Oh, what fun! It's an 061, 061. You're rotten to the core with an N44, N44. Like me on a date with a guy under 5'5", it's just a little too short of fun. That's an 068, 068. It's all belly buttons and elbows at that point.
What?
And listen up, Hunty. It's an I-20, I-20. And we're staying alive with a B5, B5. But you right down the middle into those N's for an N37, N37. You'll find Divas Galore with a G54, G54. And we'll go from G54 to N43. That is N43. And we'll go from N43 to I23, I23. We've officially drawn over half the numbers. That usually means for a pattern like this, somebody's getting close out there. Let's go back to those N's for an N36, N36. And I'm on the edge of 17, I-17. And we'll go from I-17 to G57, G57. Nothing rhymes with 70. Oh, 70. Oh, we might have two bingos called here. Sorry you hate other people's enjoyment. If you called a bingo, bring it on up. We'll check your score. Didn't expect a lot of hate coming from that table, but really, I should have looked ahead here. See how she did. Again, we might have two winners here. We got a B7 and 8, an I-1924. We have an N43, a G59, 57, and an O61 and 70. My friend says at least one good bingo, which means that this wasn't your round, tragically. The sheet is sloppy. This is how I would do it too. It's fine. We got a B89. We got the 28s, 31, 34, 59, 67, 71, and 70. That is two good bingos, folks. So, yeah, we split the pot and then you got 70. Oh, loop and a loop bag. So we are going to split the pot between those two, and they get a loop bag. I don't know what's in it, but I bet there's a sticker. All right, again, folks, you can dismiss those cards in front of you. They are worthless, as my grandma used to say, they are worthless as teats on a board. But we'll be coming back around to get you in on another classic bingo round here. Keep an eye out. Again, classic bingo. Just a reminder, folks, again, you get a good chance of winning, and you're here supporting an amazing organization and some great people that work there. Thanks again for coming down, and thank you to Cranky Sam for hosting us down here.
It's like this thing is so boring. I have to figure something out. After a few beers, the first time I started making obscene jokes, I was like, oh, this feels nice. Okay. Intense appearance.
Hey, folks, if you're feeling peckish, there's some great $10 industry night deals that come with the drink, or the full menu is available as well. Talk to one of your amazing servers about that. Every Monday night from 5 to 9, Cranky does industry night deals.
Oh, no, there's an empty heart. There's one that's the absence of the heart, then there's a heart shape, and then there's a full heart. Like that. Airplane, propellers, letters, after. I know an M, but that seemed a little odd to do right away. We're gonna get more than 5 games. The food yeah. I usually just say I'm flying across the way, and then this doesn't feel right. Really big difference here. You guys are gonna make it. It's also much like seasonal kill. Yeah, I feel like I just hosted the like symphonies, visual symphonies fundraising a couple weeks ago. It's like it depends like we expect us in the kitchen. It's a big event. We try to do all this stuff in our library. We try to do like I don't know. It's just it gets really silly. And then I mean they're raising 60, 70, $80,000 at the event. It's pretty ridiculous. That one didn't work out. Well, the PDFs are them to be in a Google slide thing and run through my thing, and it won't actually set the whole series of PDFs. would go one at a time as finished, but because they were a file, so I could transfer them all over the PowerPoint, which is what changed from the text. And then from that in the PowerPoint from that individual. It was still, that's why I was just like, oh, that was my round. It's mostly just a lot of I didn't have the same policy, so it's not like, they're both free because I don't know. You can still download them, the whole thing is PDF. Or just do Google Chrome, but you can do it like that. You have to sit there and change slides the whole time, or you can just set to 15 seconds on the loop. You can do that, friends?
All righty, folks. We're about ready to get down into game number 3 of 5, I think. If we can sneak one more in for you, we will, but it's looking like 5 tonight. Going to schedule yourselves. This will be a classic bingo round. Again, that's 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. This game will close in 1 minute.
I only got 1 minute for these guys. You know that they're in a sheet of 3? Yeah, see, I like
There's
that.
more of us.
Bold choices. I like it.
Stands down here and I'll put things, okay? So I do. We'll stand. Oh, yeah. So just take 3 of them?
You can pick however many daughters you want to, daughters, I should say. Oh, yeah, take whichever ones you want. Go nuts. Ends officially closed. Game number 3 is probably 5. And in the classic to go out 5, the build column for diagonal. Unfortunately, those lines do have to be straight because usually we'll be living. One happy last day of Pride. Back in your closet, squares.
To the B6. If you keep putting fillers in your face, you'll always look 39 and 39. Just kind of like a 39-year-old lizard sometimes. That's okay, though. And 39. Calling G, it's a G56. G56. Let's get back to our passcode to heaven. It's a B7. B7.
I'm not officially supposed to get stuff when I'm looking for something else. I'm still helping people bring to the bar. It's not like I'm charging them anything.
Trying to figure out how they spelled your name.
Oh, I don't even know if
Let's get back to those N's with an N35. N35. Oh, look at you. Oh, 72. Oh, 72. Used to be called old enough to kill, but not for voting. But now you can vote at 18. I 1-8. Definitely get that weird mole checked out. We can all hope that it's B9. B9. Do you get it, Megan? Do you get it? You know the score. It's a G54. G54. And we're going to go from G54 to G59, G59. Again, remember, folks, just looking for 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. Don't just shop. Spree with an 063. 063. It rhymes with 70. 070. And don't give me no near rhyme, slant rhyme crap. This is some high quality, crappy rhyming up here. Let's start at the very beginning with a B1. B1. Oh, we got a bingo call already, folks. Hold your cards, though. Hold your cards. If you made that call, bring it on up, my man. Oh, he's proud of himself. Guaranteed to have 6 pictures on his social media holding a fish. Let's see if he can play bingo. I recognize you're out on the river face. You're good, man. We got a B1, an I-18. Stick around, bud. Free space, an N or a G56, and a G63. That is a good bingo, folks. Give a hand. Because of the speed on that, though, we might be able to sneak in a 6th game. Let's see how we do. $90 United States American doll hairs for our winner there.
Have fun.
And again, you can take out your frustrations on those sheets that did nothing for you. We're going to go ahead and dive into our 4th round here. How about those folks as they're going around? Get them some dollar bills. Folks, if you haven't downloaded the Arts Missoula directory, you should definitely throw that on. You have plenty of apps on your phone. Have this one around. Gives you maps, galleries, public displayed art all over town. So if you have guests visiting, you can seem like you actually know what you're talking about. Did you folks didn't know Arts Missoula does also do the German Fest with our sister city, Deutschland, ja. Never the Mond. Das ist ein Never the Mond. Meine Schweizer Sister. Also, Arts Missoula is coming back this spring with Dancing with the Arts Missoula Stars. Really fun event we get to do at the Wilma every year. And yes, you might remember me from the inaugural many years ago. I was the star. It's not a big deal. I just was the star. Alrighty, folks, we are going to say this next game, 4 of 5, will close in 1 minute. If you'd like to play, come on up to the table. This will be a pattern round. This pattern now will represent the joy of Arts Missoula. It is an empty martini glass. It is your job to fill it up. In case you haven't noticed, folks, funds for arts organizations are not exactly the top priority for some people these days. So, you supporting this great group and all the folks they support, it's like trickle-down economics, but it actually works. It's a line top. You have to trust the bottoms. Alrighty, this game is closed. Again, you will notice the pattern in the top left corner right up there. That's what you need to do to get this bingo. Let's start off by getting our kicks with 066. 066. Aye. It's an I-29. I-29. Oh, what fun. It's an 061. 061. Remember, regular bingos will not do it. It has to be that pattern in the top left. Oh, dang, bingo, you're dirty with an I-30. I-30. Oh, you want some more, huh? How about a G54? G54. Aye. It's an I-27. I-27. It's a heady brew with your N32. N32. They're the sweetest little ones unless you take away their phone. Then get ready for demon children. That's Sweet 16, I-16. You're ruining everything. I hate you. I don't love you anymore. I want to live with Tom. Jeez. Gaga Goo Goo. It's a G52, G52. It's you and me and B3. B3. And we'll go from B3 to N34. That is an N34. Can we all take a moment to pray for all the gawky 14-year-olds out there in the world? To B14, B14. G46, G46. And fine, if that wasn't enough for you, I'll also give you a G47, a G47. We've got $64 out there going out to our winners. Look me in the eye. I-19. I-119. Oh, this is also group participation. I think you'll get it because it's pretty straightforward, Megan. Hold on. It's not after, it's before. Good job. Look at the time with an N39 and 39. And we'll slide from N39 to N43. That is N43. No, M as in bingo. I walk the line with a G59, G59. Oh, actually, they're everybody's. We're sharing them right now, weirdly. It doesn't look like it, though, does it? Get up on the dance floor. I-24, I-24. Golly gee, it's a G53, G53. And we ain't being tricksy, it's a G60, G60. Uh-oh, you, it's an 072, 072. What was the one before that? Good God, I wonder why your table hasn't won anything yet. Oh, geez, those guys, I hate it. Let's slide through those N's for an N45, N45. Oh, my spleen. It's a B15, B15. Lordy, Lordy, help me, N40 and 40. And cuckoo cuckoo, it's that I-22, I-22. Back to those B's, back to basics with a B7, B7. And we'll go from B7 to G57, G57. Oh, we got 2 bingos called. Oh, somebody's a double winner. We got a 4, 16, 29, 32, 34, 57, 59, and 66. That'll do it. So here's the thing. It had to be the shape in the top left corner. Instead of booing here, we just hold out Ingo. Ingo. There we go. So we had 1 winner. Hey, and that's okay. That's why I repeat myself over and over again. No, we're not still in it. We did have 1 good bingo. So these cards are out for you. All right, folks, we can definitely get a 6th game in, giving you another chance to support the arts here in Missoula. But we're going to start game number 5. It will be a classic bingo. 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. Bust out your bills. Get a hold of those lovely staff folks helping us out. Also, folks, just a reminder, the kitchen's only open for about another half an hour. So whether you'd like one of those great deals on a industry night special or anything from the menu, kitchen will close in about 30 minutes. Ooh, I have an extra green cap. And you have an extra red cap? Well, it'll be close enough. Here, I'll take that one and that, and you can just dump those in the pot. Just like I'm close. You're like, oh, like I'd be insulted by you.
What's your, do you just kind of with you what you do for when you have your event?
It's all pretty much down here, and then it's all mostly like private event stuff. So, but I'm down here every Tuesday for bingo, every Wednesday for trivia, and then Thursday down in Karis Park.
I
think I'm supposed to do a shot out of your belly button if it's a false bingo, right?
I just showered in a bit. Let me tell you how much rent is coming. Half a sweater. Well, here's the thing. You were sitting in the corner. You Also, that happens. We're not worried about it.
Dude, I've never won a bingo. I'm still on fucking.
Good. Maybe that was it. But I'll do it. You know what? Maybe you could buy a Heather and I shot. Hey, great. Seconds of lemon. Yeah, it's smooth and easy. It's not really gonna. Oh, just they're so quiet. Say all these start to like do something. We just did the pattern. Yeah, it'll be a classic. Again, game number 5 here will be a classic bingo round. 5 in any row, column, or diagonal.
How does it have like that obstacle thing. Walking forward with they kind of weed and kind of twist and but all it is being like rotating once back. It's like it's mathematical. Frame painted and it looks like you know what you're doing. I'm more of a critic than a creator, I realized a long time ago. And that's crap, it's really getting like that.
And if you're a bingo babe or bro, we're down here every Tuesday. Pots can get pretty large down here on Tuesday, so stick around for it. Come on down for it. Also, if you like something more mentally challenging than finding a letter and number, then we also do trivia down here for the more, I'll just say mentally inclined for the Cape table in the back. For the more mentally inclined, did 4 great rounds of trivia down here every Wednesday night, Wednesdays.
Do you feel like you're close?
Take your balls.
I mean, I can only spin them after an accident. All I can do is, yeah, I can only spin them.
Yeah, if you can spin your balls.
Online question. Ready.
I appreciate that.
All righty, folks, this game will close in 1 minute, or ein Minute, they would say in our sister city. This will be a classic bingo game, any 5 in a row, column, or diagonal. And this game is officially closed. Let's play some classic bingo. With lucky number 13, B13. Where my nerds at? Next, we got the answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42 and 42. I knew you were a nerd. He loved you. Let's get down and dirty with an I-30, I-30. And what is the, oh God, it's the, oh, you know the one. It's an 061, 061. I was very excited about this over here. I assume there's a reason, but maybe not. Just people find thrills all over in life. Ain't it great with an N38, N38. I won't lie, I do need to pee with an 063, 063. Live. It's live. It's an N45. N45. We've got 61. We've got 63. Let's fill that gap with an 062. 062. Now that the kids are gone, I'll say my favorite one, Abby. It's dinner for two, but tainted with a shitty view. 069. 069. It's all tricks and no treats with a B6. All treats and no tricks. Anyway, you're fine. I've only had a beer and a half. Thanks. Thanks so much for buying me one. I really appreciate it, you guys. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite vitamin B12, B12. Here comes the sun with an 071. 071. Again, looking for a classic bingo win, 5 in any row, column, or diagonal. Oh, it's a naughty, naughty number. It's well, no, it's not naughty. We have $66. It's our pot, by the way. And let's stay in those eyes for an I-28. I-28. Yeah, well, there's a board, and deal with it. And then I'll just mock you publicly. Then who won then, huh? Mm-hmm. But I get to just shame you terribly. It must be fate. It's a B8. B8.
This is nice because what you start listening to, you just forget it's on.
Listen up, Hunty. It's an I-20, I-20. You'll never get to heaven without an N37, N37. If anybody else has other rhymes for 7 that work, please let me know. The closest I've got to be like, I like my bread on leaven. Duh. Yeah, it doesn't really. Finally legal. It's I-18, I-18. You enjoy your fun with an N41. N41. Go from N41 to our first G47. G47. By the way, if you're ever embezzling from your company, I just want to recommend you like roll some bingo balls as a random way to be like, oh, this is how I should lay out the numbers. Do you know what I mean? If you're faking random, it's never going to be random. I don't work for anybody, so I can't embezzle tragically, but just in case you're out there. And they all lived happily ever after with an 075. 075. And don't go far, we'll use the penultimate number, 074. 074, yes. And oh! Thank you for shouting loud and clear. You can see how much it delights everyone else. Listen, again, you have to cheer really hard, but then you can glare at her so nasty if she walks away with your money. Let's see how she did. All in those O's. We got a 74, a 63, a 62, a 69, and a 75. That is a good thing. Now give her a hand. And a bag full of truth and tricks, yeah. Oh, Lord.
And there was one more.
If I could, I'd rather sip on it because I like it. Right?
There's somebody, and I'm so glad you fucked up. It makes me happy. Yeah. Yeah.
One more game down here tonight. One more game of bingo. Probably be a pattern round, but whatever. Again, this is your last official chance for this event to support the Erks, which are certainly not the first thing on the chopping block currently. I swear it's fine. If you've not signed up for the weekly newsletter, make sure to, yes, please, make sure to pop on. There's a QR code here. You can talk to the folks that are here at the table. The best ways to know all the fun and exciting, fresh, funky art going on all around Missoula. All righty, folks. Again, this is your last chance to dive in on our final round of bingo tonight. It will be a pattern. That's a great question. Oh, no, bring me another beer, I think. Yeah, thank you. And this pattern is because we love you, Missoula. We love that you're supporting the arts down here at the Arts of Missoula. It's going to be a heart. I was going to do an empty heart, like everything that's not a heart, but I decided not to. It doesn't read as well visually, you know? All righty, crew. Our final game is closed. Looking for that heart pattern. It's in the top left the whole time. Look, it's the same thing up in the top left. It's there the whole time. The whole time. The whole time. That's my favorite quote from Mrs. Doubtfire. No big deal. The whole time. The whole time. All right, let's get into our final round round of bingo here. We're gonna move a little, I won't say faster, we're gonna move a little quicker, let's say, just to make sure we get out of here on time. And it has somewhere to go. Let's start it off like Reed dating someone under 5'5", just a little too short for fun. 068. 068. And actually, that's a lie. I've had fun with all different shapes and sizes of folks. I can talk about being a slut. It's still like we still have like 3 more hours of pride, okay? Deal with it. I promise I'll shut up July 1st. I won't. I promise I won't. You can giggle with glee with your N43. N43. Your 61 was your G16. 17. I've been saying those G's for G46. G46. Pop back to those N for an N37. N37. What is the bulbous bouffant? Is that a beehive? No, it's a B5. B5. Thank you. Listen, I got a little desperate after 5 games, okay? You would. And we're staying alive, staying alive. N45, yeah, N45. For my 80s butt rockers, I can't drive 55. G55. Don't go far. Next number is a G53. G53. You're gorgeous. You're divine. You're an I-29. Get lucky with lucky number 13. B13. And we'll go from B13 to N34. N34. And on the edge of 17, I-17. And now you know the rest of the story with an 075. 075. We're going to go from 075 to a G47. G47. I'm late. I'm late for a very important N38. N38. I used to only play 5 games. Sorry, they're making fun of me now, so this is what you get. G59, G59. I can pout through this shit. Well, I don't care if it's fresh or not. I need you to be one with the universe, Missoula. Be one. Let me get this straight. It's a G48, G48. Back those B's for a B7, B7. Just a reminder, we can only way to win is to get that heart shape. Stay in those B's for a B3, B3. You can get your kicks with 066, 066. It's a wicked brain with the G52, G52. I 26. And the I have it with an I-28. I-28. The front door, it's an 074. 074. And listen, I hate to do this after all these years. It's not me, it's you with an 072. 072. So pressure, so clean with a B15, a B15. And we'll go from B15 to N35, N35. Golly gee, we got a G57, G57. We got 61 bucks up to our winner here, folks. Don't mess around. That could almost buy you a tank of gas these days. It's a third of a trip to Costco. Freaking Costco. It's an I-19, I-19.
And I'm like, how did they get to $287? It's not gold, you jerk.
You gotta get a fix with your G56, G56. You're the one that I want. The 061 that I want. 061. Oh, thank God. It's dinner for two with a shitty view. 069. 069. Yeah, but it's hilarious. And a 90-year-old woman taught it to me. She was 90 years old. Yeah. I used to be like, oh, and the naughty number. She's like, you know what it is? It's dinner for two with a shitty view. And I was like, oh my God, I love you. Get out your goods with a 44 and 4-4. Old enough to drink, but not old enough to think. I-21, I-21. That's according to science, not me, but I agree. Honey, eat your vitamins. They're good for your gallbladder, like vitamin B12. B12. Oh, all right, you loud ass people. I'm just talking to that table, obviously, now. Better join in. It's not after, it's. There we go. She's not hearing it. I went to school with this gal, and she was always like our friend that would just be like, she would get a pun joke like 7 minutes later and just laugh for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I love you. I love you. She was right there. Tee, it's an M33 and a 3-3. Lordy, help me. N40, N40. Again, folks, check that pattern in the top left and check those numbers. We should be getting close. We've officially drawn over half the numbers now. Let's get back into those eyes. We're at I-23, I-23. What is this goo? It's an N32, N32. Folks, bingo may or may not have been called. Let's hold our cards. Hold the cards. Are you nervous? Oh, here's the problem, though. It has to be that pattern in the top left because we're on a pattern round. Hey, here's the deal. She's back around the corner, too, and with you cackling hags over there, it's hard to hear for them. It's not hooked up to this. Oh, did they turn it over? All right, that's okay. So, folks, we are still in. All cards are good. This is your reprieve from death itself. Everybody loves hecklers. Loves them. You got fruit on the vine, and 39 and the 3-9. Still looking for that heart shape, the only way to win tonight. You want to have some fun? Let's grab an 071. 071. Oh, gee, it's great with a G58, G58. And Cuckoo, it's that I-22, I-22. You got to be getting close here, folks. Make sure that's not a conversation. You can keep your ideas to yourself for once in your entire desperate little life. Let's go back to those O's for 073. 073. And we'll go from 073 to 064. 064. If you felt like it was so close but not enough, I'll give you one more. How about an 065? 065. Oh, I had a feeling about that one. Did you feel the buildup? Kindergartners can play this game. Your pitiful showing is terrible. Aye. It's an I-18. I-18. Oh, we have a bingo called. Yes. And a free marker too. They know what's up. Okay, let's see how she did. Again, you have to cheer for her, but then you can only get nasty looks as she walks with your money. And we got a weird late one from the other room. Oh, that's okay. Just hang on there for a second. All right, hold on. We have a 7, 15, a 17, and 18. We have a 34 and a 43. We have a 46 and a 59. We have a 64 and a 73. We have one good bingo, folks. Give them a hand. And we may have two up in this crew. We got a 513, 1922. Oh, 40. Oh, excuse me, 2618. That's what it was. And 40 and 38, 60 and 47, and 66 and 71. That is two bingos. Two. Give him a hand as well. $31 whole dollars going to those folks. You guys, thank you all so much for coming down to Cranky Sam and supporting Arts Missoula. You know, they'll take a donation any time of the year if you find yourself rich. So keep in touch with them. Also, remember the first Friday of every month is what is confusingly called First Friday, where you can go down and explore all the amazing art venues, both pop-up and standard around town. We got German Fest. We got German Fest. We got Dancing with the Stars, Missoula. And of course, every New Year's Eve, Missoula on Main, which here's the secret, it goes beyond Maine. Yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. Make sure to take care of the staff here at Cranky Sam. They're amazing for offering us the space for this time. They also provided all the bingo gear. Everybody stick around, enjoy. They have some very fancy specialty cocktails, all sorts of other love down here. But that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for coming down.
Perfect. It's the same really cares since the senior citizen center apparently gives out crazy prizes well above the limit. I get people in trouble, but I'm like, it's a state limit of $600. See you what, next 3 or 4 nights in a row?
I know.
Creepy fuck.
I know who you are and I've seen where you sleep.
I know.
So, we everything about that. Great for me to just leave it here. I'll put some of my parts away. But when somebody tries to go be helpful, I think.
Correct.
That was my day. Only not my day. So, oh, yeah. Take up some of the limited wall space, which there's only three of them. Can I tell you, do a lot of, I gotta cut things out myself, and then I got a Cricut, which cuts things like super intricate. So I have, if you like, one of like the 6 bibs I can actually pick them are all for it. Because if I make something cool, I just want to go on Gravel Trade and get it going. They're like, now I have to go to the dollar store. Oh, all these frames I wanted, so I got the, it will go in the frame box. And then just like put it on the fridge. Like, I'll meet all my friends. I would do it like over his face. Nobody would know. Or just draw in a beard a little bit. I also like because it's a fisheye lens, like the people on the edges look like
Yeah,
fun.
it's a funky monkey. You can see yourself peeking out right here.
And I also have to say, just as a gay man, I would always put a piece of white paper behind so it's not the cardboard color.
Thank you.
Why we can't show straight people with art. Come on. You don't have the same skills though, sorry. No, I'm pretty sure you don't. Well, hold on, you have those same skills for 3 more hours. Remember, folks, you don't have to go home, but conveniently you can stay here. We're not kicking you out.
So you don't have to go home at all. Oh, great. I like that. I think that's a little more on the nose than. I actually just, I was just legal news from you. So what we can do is organize, so it's, yeah. So it's all this stuff. It's always so effing good, and I never, sometimes I listen to the lyrics, because all I ever heard was like a, hey, we if I was ever going to be like to be that, like, it's just, ooh, you know, I'm not hearing it, but I'm not happy for you. I'll just be clear, like, not that kind of thing. My gossip thing, I'm like, no, no, your deal. Hearing that you're excited about anything makes me so good. I like the sharing. I guess if it comes up and you're like, oh my God, I gotta tell you about it, I'll be like, I don't even really know. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's great. I think it's great. Oh, you know, it's summer, so it's like Tuesday, Wednesday here, Thursday I'm down at Garris Park. So I kind of have Friday through like Monday. Starting a YMCA kids camp next week though. And Petey, who I teach it with, was like, "Oh, hey, I forgot to mention, like, I won't be there for like 2 of the days." And I'm like, I have 2 full days because we split the time because we can each handle the 60 kids. That's not the problem. It's the like being there all day with them in like a glorified daycare setting. But I'm like, we probably make 3 to 4 to 5 times more than any other camp counselors they have. Because back when that range, the huge